Hello there, world of tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, we are going to be playing in a Tier 8 Chinese tech tree heavy that I actually really like. It's the BZ-166. This is on the tech tree, which grinds to the BZ-75. And it's a vehicle that a lot of people don't really seem to like, which I find very weird, because I really like this tank. The BZ-166 features a really solid gun with fantastic levels of pen, 226 on the standard, 305 on the premium. It's got surprisingly good aiming time for the style of gun it features, good dispersion, and even 7 degrees of gun depression. The vehicle's fast with a top speed of 40. It's got a solid power to weight. Overall, it's a really fun tank to mess around with. Not only that, but the armor profile is really interesting on how it's designed. We're going to put the fully upgraded turret on this vehicle, which we can see right here. And you'll notice the fully upgraded turret has 2 hatches on the roof. And if you're loading heat shells, is a big weak spot just about everywhere. And even if you're using 7 degrees of gun depression, the lower half of the turret is still a weak spot. That's a problem. You know what that's not a problem for? Look at the stock turret. The stock turret is literally better in every way than the fully upgraded one. When using gun depression, you cannot pen the vehicle anywhere. Even on flat ground, the stock turret is still much more armored. The roof is a weak spot, but it's about 280 mils thick, meaning that if you're not running Cali on your heavies, you're still going to struggle. And even then, you still need 280 mils of pen to cut through. So armor-wise, you are going to be way better off running the stock turret on this vehicle than you will be running the fully upgraded turret, which is just really goofy. But it's also pretty nice because it means basically if you're grinding this vehicle, it already gets the stock gun, which is the fully upgraded gun equipped when you get it, and it gets the stock turret immediately. So there's really not much you need to upgrade on the tank that you even have to worry about, which is fantastic. And then once you get to the tier 9, it's the same thing. The tier 9 already has an amazing stock gun. Because of that, I think that this right now is one of the best lines for a beginner to grind in the game. It's not the best tier 10 for a beginner, I would say, but I think the 130 still is very good, and the mobility and everything else is really solid, so I have no complaints about the BZ-75. I think a lot of people really are underrating the tank and its capabilities, but we're going to showcase what the tier 8 can do in today's video. Now, this is a pretty awful map. I absolutely hate Dead Rail. It's not as bad when you're in a tier 8. It's really awful when you're in a tier 10, because that's when the high alpha tank destroyers really come into play. But in tier 8, it's not nearly as dangerous, especially when they only have really one dangerous tank destroyer. So we are going to make our way up this hill, and we're going to see if we can get some shots out here. Let's see, anybody in front of us? Well, we do have an IS-2 shielded, and we're going to drive right on over and bounce him. And then he's going to shoot us full speed on the move and pen us for 407. And we're going to get shot by probably an SU-122 camping in their spawn. Wow, isn't that crazy, bro? Isn't that crazy? Yes, don't you guys know I'm a noob? I'm a noob. I find that one interesting. Well, clearly I'm the noob when that's my team. Uh-huh. Alright, well, we get a shell into the magnate. Pretty good stuff. IS-5 just lost 600 health. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm the noob, guys. Didn't you know that? Clearly. Uh-huh. Yes, I'm the noob. Uh-huh. Wait. Yep. I'm the noob. I can't. Sometimes people are so stupid, and I just can't help but laugh. I really can't. Alright. Sorry, I'm still laughing. Alright. I'm also dying. Let's make our way to the side of the IS-2 over here, and come on, poke it again. There you go. Nice 418 damage shell. I mean, the poke I made wasn't great before, but it's Dead Rail Hill. What are you gonna do about it, right? Let's reload again, and see if we can get maybe another shell into the enemy IS-2. Come on, show me your hatch. You know you want to. Ooh, you're close. I mean, there's really no reason for me to do anything else but wait, so if the IS-2 does eventually show me his hatch, I'll pen it. And, you know, we also have the IS-5 over here, neither of which I can hit yet, but, I mean, you're literally just getting shot at from the side. Uh-huh, yep, you're doing great. And, see ya. Yeah, guys, I'm the noob. Don't you know that? Clearly. I'm the noob. You got me good. Clearly. Alright, well, we're just going to drive right on over, and we're going to get a nice little bonk into the IS-2 shielded once. I don't really think they have any tanks that can punish me while I'm sitting here. So, we're just going to reload, and in 3, 2, 1, bonk. There you go. Easy clear into the enemy IS-2 shielded. So, you can see why I like this tank. I mean, the armor is pretty good, and the mobility's nice. The DPM is solid, and there's really no complaints. I mean, yeah, that's what I like about the tank. There's really nothing bad about it. You can see that it's even fairly accurate. Like, it's always quite aimed in when you're on the move, which is surprising. Normally, you don't find that aspect with Soviet-style heavies, but yeah, for this tank, it's actually fairly aimed in for the majority of situations. That was just a little unfortunate. I didn't even need to snap the shot. I just realized that both of my teammates were on reload, but it doesn't matter too much. We're going to get a win and a pretty solid game. So, not a bad start at all. We actually didn't get penned at all in the turret. So, at least it's a good example of the stock turret not really being a problem. We just got penned in the hull because I drove over the ridge for a couple of the shots. But we assisted 1,200 and we did 2,300. So, you combine the two. And that's 3,400. So, pretty good stuff. You can see we got even more XP than the SP in terms of the XP ranking. And, yeah, it's pretty good stuff. And there's the IS-5 dealing 0 damage, calling me a noob with, 43% win rate. Crazy, bro. I don't even understand what goes through the mind of a player like that. I really don't. Most likely, he's the kind of player that gets mad when I call out mistakes from low-level skill players. And then, instead of trying to learn how to get better, puts his anger towards me and says, I'm the problem and I'm the reason he's not good. I don't know what else to say. Because, clearly, I just, yeah, I'm not even going to get into the problem. As I always say, I have no problem with people that are a lower win rate. You know, if you're below 50%, I don't have a problem with you personally. I'm not going to go out and attack you in real life. And it really, at the end of the day, it's your problem if you have a low win rate. But you can't get butthurt when somebody simply clicks on your page and it says, oh, you're 42%, and then I say, oh, that's not good. Like, it's a fact. If you get a bad test score, and then I see your test score, and you get an F, and I say, oh, that's pretty bad, what are you going to do? Get mad at me for pointing out the obvious? Like, I just don't get it. So, we're gonna move up to mid, and we'll see. I am going to move this way. This is usually the easiest way to catch the enemy, because you can kind of slither your way through and use the berms and everything to your protection. So we get a nice shell into the Carnarvon. Of course, with the Chinese vehicle, our MRAC dies immediately. Oh, is he mad at me? Yeah, great job. Yeah, great job. You got me good. Yeah, you really got me. Wow, that was an amazing play from you there. I don't understand what goes through the mind of a player like that. Like, why would you YOLO me? What do you gain from that? I had my whole team behind me. Alright, let's move up. We have the Jagdpanther 2 in mid, and we can't really do too much to him. We have the Tiger in the back, and he pens us. Our shell misses. Crazy. The tank does have good armor, but... Oh, he went through our gun. Crazy. Okay, well, there's no world I would have been able to stop that, so guess it wouldn't have mattered. Well, we got the Yo all the way off in the back, and we're going to aim it on his tank. There you go, 390 damaging shot. Pretty good stuff. The Type 59 is aiming in on us, and actually, I don't like this at all. There's a lot of enemy tanks over here, and I don't have that much support. So what we're going to do is, I guess, we're going to shoot the Centurion. Nice 370 damage shot. The WZ is pushing the Tiger, so that's not really a problem for me. In fact, I just realized I have a lot of support here. I didn't realize that I had support until actually looking, but we do. Alright, let's aim it on the rear of the Centurion. Nice 300 damage shot into you. The Yo bounces our turret. Again, good example of the turret armor working pretty well. You think maybe one of our two teammates just sitting in mid is going to, like, do anything about the base cap? I mean, it's not that hard. Alright, well, there you go. That was really challenging. We are going to move up, and we're going to get a free shot into the Yo. There you go. Nice 358. And we're up to 2,200 damage now, which is decent. And now we're just going to push the Yo again. The Type 59 is getting shot at. We're going to aim in on the Yo. Nice little 370 shot. I mean, we're getting big low rolls here, but it doesn't really matter. We're getting the clears anyway on our opponents. All that's left over in front of us is a Type 59, who we get a nice little ram into. And then we finish him off with the clear. And our Skoda bounces the M30, rather unfortunate. But it's not going to stop me from aiming right on his side and getting a third clear. Pretty good game. Again, I actually really like this tank. It's just a solid vehicle. The DPM is no problem. The accuracy feels pretty good. The shell velocity is fine. Everything about this tank feels really nice. And we did a good game. 2,850 damage. We blocked 1,400. We picked up 3 kills. And once again, did top on the team. So really, I have no complaints whatsoever from these games. You can see from the 3 battles I've played in the tank, I've won all 3. It's just a really fun vehicle. And I know not everybody's going to agree with that take, but obviously, I like it, and I think it's a fun tank. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about the PZ-166. But I think this is actually one of the strongest Soviet-style heavies. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!